Hi students, hope you all are doing good. Yeah, this is the another video on on sample paper discussion. Sample paper discussion. In previous video, I had explained from question number 1 to 10 and also pattern of the question paper. Okay, in this video we will discuss on the remaining questions under section A from question number 11 to 20. If you did not watch previous video, just you go through the link given under description. Let's move to this video from question number 11 to 20. Before that, have a look on sample paper, pattern of the question paper, how would be. This already I explained in the first video. Once you go through that, just have a look only to for your idea. Then see the question. 11th one, name the cartilaginous flap which closes the glottis to check the entry of food into it during swallowing. Yes, we know that pharynx is the common passage for food and air. After that, that is going to divide into a food pipe and windpipe, nothing but trachea and esophagus. Those two are helpful us to passage of food. We have a food pipe or esophagus, and for the passage of air, we have the windpipe or trachea. Okay, both are helpful for us. Here, if there is no epiglottis, like a cartilaginous flap, food may enter through the windpipe. That may cause a discomfort to us and may cause a very difficult problems. That's why there will be a epiglottis which used to prevent entry of food particles into windpipe. Okay, like a door system, lock door system. This is the epiglottis. Name is the epiglottis. After that, we'll go for the next question. What is that? 12th one. 12th one. What percentage of solar energy is trapped and utilized by plants? Here, solar energy, we know that in presence of sun, plants used to make a food by the process of photosynthesis. For the photosynthesis, how much energy is going to utilize? Solar energy. Of course, very minimum solar energy is going to utilized by plants. That is only 1%. Okay, just you note it down. The answer, plants utilized only 1% of total sun's energy, which is utilized by plants in the process of photosynthesis. Okay, very minimal percent. Then go to the next question. This is the internal choice for 12th question. Either that question or this question you can answer. Here DDT has entered food chain. Which food habit is safer? Vegetarian or non-vegetarian? Why? Vegetarian habit or non-vegetarian habit? Here DDT is dichloro, diphenyl, trichloroethane. It's one of the insecticide. It's one of the chemical substance. Okay, you know that biomagnification means entering chemicals into our food chain, That is a biomagnification. If you can check in the trophic levels, four trophic levels are there. First trophic levels, in the first trophic level, there will be a producers. There will be a producers, and here accumulation of chemicals depend on the biomagnification. That leads to you check it here T1 trophic level, T2, T3, T4. Here T1 are all are the producers which used to which are the autotrophs, all are the plants, and the second one are the primary consumers, secondary consumers, tertiary consumers. Okay, the primary consumers depend on producers for food, and secondary depends on primary, tertiary depends on secondary. This is the food chain, like how the living organisms are depend on each other. Here, producers are purely producing the food, means all are the autotrophs. By the process of photosynthesis, they will make the food. And consumers are nothing but which are depend on the producers. So most probably these all are the vegetarians. These all are the vegetarians. Then these two trophic levels will be vegetarians or non-vegetarians, depend on their habitat it is. And now you have a look. Biomagnification means by accumulation of chemicals in the producers, what's that, consumers, primary consumers, secondary consumers, and tertiary consumers. The accumulation of chemicals will increase from lower to higher when you go in a from first trophic level to top trophic level. Accumulation of chemicals will increase. That's why if you compare the vegetarians and non-vegetarians, means you compare the trophic level 2 and trophic level 2 and with the trophic level 3 and 4. 3 and 4. When you compare these vegetarians, the non-vegetarians, accumulation will be more. So, if the DDT is a one of the insecticide will enter into the food chain, a top trophic levels will get the more percentage. That's why vegetarian habit will be more safe than the non-vegetarian. Have you got idea on that biomagnification and how the accumulation of chemicals are taking place? Due to that reason, DDT will get accumulate more in higher trophic level. That's why instead of non-vegetarian, vegetarian habit is safer. Let's move to the next question. How is the role of diaphragm during inhalation and exhalation? Yes, here this is the respiration, right? When you inhale, the thoracic cavity means the diaphragm where it is located in the thoracic cavity. It is actually the division of the thoracic cavity and abdomen. It is like a dome shape, muscular tissue, dome shape. It is in that dome shape. When you inhale, when we will, yes, when we inhale, what will happen? What will happen when we inhale? The volume of our lungs will increase, right? When enter the air into our lungs, the volume will get increased. That time, the dome shaped diaphragm becomes straighten. Okay, just to have a look, becomes straighten. Because of volume of thoracic cavity will get increased, then the dome shaped diaphragm will form, becomes straighten. Then again, when you, this is the inhalation, again when you exhale, the air come out from the lungs and they will become in a normal position. Then again, the straighten diaphragm becomes dome shape. Got it? Have a look on the answer. Yes. Diaphragm changes its shape during inhalation and exhalation and increase and decrease volume of thoracic cavity respectively. This causes entry and expel of air from lungs. Okay, due to the increase and decrease of volume of thoracic cavity is nothing but due to the increase of lungs. Inside that volume should increase, no? Due to that, thoracic cavity respectively increase, and due to that, there will be a entry and expel of air. Inhalation and exhalation will be. Go to the next question. Yeah, here you should concentrate more on this type of questions. Here, from question number 14 to 16, means of 14, 15, 16, these questions will be assertion and reasoning questions. Assertion and reasoning questions. Here, how these questions should answer? There will be two statements. One is a assertion, which is marked as a. Another one is a reasoning, which is marked as R. This type of questions, you have to select one option, any one option from 4 out of 4, you have to select one option. First, if you can select A, means you are thinking as both statements like assertion and reasoning. Assertion and reason both are correct or true, and R is the correct explanation of the assertion. Means if the both statements are correct and the statement which is given under reason is the correct explanation for assertion. If you can select second option like a B, both A and R means assertion and reason are true, but R is not the correct explanation. Both statements will be true, and R is not the correct statement, not the correct explanation for the first statement. Then go for the C. A is true, but R is false. Two statements, one is correct, A, and reason is not a correct one. So it is a false for the option C. Then go for the option D. A is false, B is true. Okay. For if you can opt for D, this is the answer what you are going to give. Be careful with that. Which option you are going to opt before writing the answer, one more time, check the option properly. Check the option properly whether whatever you are going to opt, that option will suitable for the question which is given. Okay. Have a look on the questions one by one, 15, 16, and 15, 14, 15, and 16. 14th question, assertion. Silver becomes black in color when exposed to atmosphere. Reason, silver reacts with H2S gas to form Ag2S, which is black in color. Yes, in this statement, you can see both statements are given. A first statement is telling that silver becomes black in color when exposed to atmosphere. Yes, that's true really. I think you have studied under the chemical reactions. Under the chemical reactions, what is that? When silver chloride, about silver chloride, you have studied that gray color silver chloride. Okay, here they are not asking about the silver chloride, just they are telling about the silver. Just have a look on that. There is a silver. When silver exposed to atmosphere, there will be some other components in atmosphere along with the oxygen, nitrogen. Sulfur will be that sulfur along with hydrogen sulfide. It is one of the sulfur compound present in atmosphere. When it reacts to the silver converts Ag to S, silver sulfide by releasing of hydrogen gas. These silver sulfide look like black color. Okay, black in color. Due to the reaction of silver to the hydrogen sulfide, it looks black in color. Okay, that's why statement A, assertion also correct, and B is the correct explanation for statement A. So what would be the answer? Answer A. Both assertion and reasoning are correct, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Got it? This is the way how you have to think and answer. Got it? This type of questions, all you should answer in that way. Whether both are correct or how the explanation will be. Then go to the next question. Assertion. 15th question, number 15. Assertion. Accumulation of harmful chemicals or maximum in case of organisms at higher trophic levels. Reason, food chain normally do not go beyond 3 or 4 trophic levels. You can see, I hope just now we discussed about a statement which is given under the assertion. That is, what is that? What is that? Accumulation of harmful chemicals is maximum in the case of organisms at higher trophic levels. This we discussed now, it's just before. Yes, biomagnification leads to increase the accumulation of harmful chemicals in food chain. Got it? So this is the correct statement. Now, then we go to the food chain normally do not go beyond 3 to 4. Yes, this is also correct statement because of after 3 to 4 trophic levels, there will be no much energy to transfer next level. Very minimal usable energy will be. That if you going to another type of organisms, they can't survive with that minimal energy. That's why only 3 or 4 trophic levels will be in food chain. Both statements are correct. Both statements are correct. Now you think whether this statement is related to the assertion? No. The reason is not a correct explanation for assertion. Both are correct, but reason is not a correct explanation for assertion. So option B we can take. Option B. Both assertion and reasoning are correct. Reason is not correct explanation of assertion. Have you got idea on that? Next, move to the next question. This is the one of the internal choice for the 15th. Either this question or the down one you can answer. Assertion. Biodegradable waste and non-biodegradable waste should be discarded separately. Yes, that should be. Then only we can easily recyclable. Which are recyclable, which are non-recyclable, we can separate it and we can do according to that. Reason. Biodegradable waste is not harmful. Even though it is a biodegradable, it may cause some disadvantage. It may cause some discomfort to the people. No, discomfort to the environment. That's why we can't say biodegradable waste is very safe. We can't say like that. So, assertion is a correct statement and reason is not a correct thing. Okay, that's why we can choose option C as a answer. C is the assertion is true, reason is false. Got it? Move to the next question. Yeah, 16th one. Assertion. When pure breed all plants are crossed with pure breed short plants, all the plants in F1 progeny are tall. When the tall plants of F1 progeny are crossed, short plants are reappeared in F2 progeny. Reason. Traits are independently inherited. Yes. You see here, you know that Mendel's experiments first, he had done first self pollination, hybridation. This is only one type of trait he selected for that, and monohybrid. All are the tall plants when you are crossed with the pure short plants in F1 generation. All are the tall plants only. Okay, because of dominant trait got expressed here and recessive character is carrying forward to the next generation. So the next generation all self-pollinate with the F1 generation plants, and in the second generation means the F2 progeny, again the short plants got reappeared. This indicates that the independently traits are independently inherited. Okay, both statements are correct, and this statement is correct explanation for the assertion. Okay, so answer we may opt as 1. Okay, next move to the another question. These all are assertion and reasoning questions. Only 3 are there: 14, 15 and 16. Then we'll move to the 17th question. Here again we have what we have. These are the special cases. Means case study based questions. Here case study based questions are nothing but how would be the case study? What is mean by case study based questions? Case study based questions. Actually, there will be a like a provided context will be that is going to analyze by the students, and according to their analysis they should respond, which are the questions are given according to the context, and questions given you have to respond properly. Got it? Now we will see some of the case study based questions given here. It may help you to practice more. See here. And also you remember one more thing. Yes, under each question, there will be 4 MCQ type or 5 questions will be. 5 questions will be, out of 5 questions, you should answer any 4. There will be choice here. You can, one second. You can answer any 4. You can answer any 4 questions. From 17th 1 to 5, you can answer any 4. We will see the 17th question. What is the context they have given and how the questions will be. See, read once. Given below is the experimental setup to establish that one of the atmospheric gases are essential for photosynthesis in plants. Okay. Have a look on figure 1 and figure 2, both potted plants. I hope when you look this diagram, you might got idea regarding where you have seen this picture. Yes, one of the activity we have. We can't say from the activity we can't get questions. We may get from activities also. That's why you don't miss anything from the CBSE reader. Then whatever the reader you have to go through each and everything. Okay. Next, we'll move to the which type of questions are asked under this contest. Okay. Before moving, yes, we'll see that. The first question: atmospheric gas essential for photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide, oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen. It's very easy, right? Which is very essential for photosynthesis? Of course, carbon dioxide, right? Carbon dioxide is a gas which is helpful for photosynthesis. Next, what is kept in water glass in the first figure? You can see that what is kept in the in the figure 1, there is a watch glass and they kept something in that. What is that? Have you remembered? In that what kept? Yes, potassium hydroxide. What is the answer? Potassium hydroxide. Why they kept potassium hydroxide? Actually, this setup is to prove carbon dioxide is essential for photosynthesis. The complete activity or complete setup is explained and understood that carbon dioxide is essential for photosynthesis. So here, what is the role of potassium hydroxide? The potassium hydroxide is a good absorbent of a carbon dioxide. If you can observe that the two plants where the potassium hydroxide you kept, in that all the carbon dioxide gas got absorbed by the potassium hydroxide. Potassium hydroxide. Okay, that is already you studied. One more time you go through the activity, you come to know very clear. Okay, potassium hydroxide is the one of the substance which kept in the first diagram, in the first figure, which is going to absorb the carbon dioxide present in the first jar, first pot, place of the first plant. Next, go to the answer is the answer is B, potassium hydroxide, KOH. Then go to the next question. Yes, next question is oxygen liberated during photosynthesis comes from. Yes, we have the different raw materials for the photosynthesis. Even water we have, carbon dioxide we have, and chlorophyll. Okay, these are the actually you can't take glucose because of it is a product of the photosynthesis. From the raw materials only, the oxygen will get liberated. What you are thinking? From water only, oxygen will get liberated. From carbon dioxide, water will not get liberated. That carbon dioxide, whatever the oxygen is present, that is going to convert as a glucose. Okay, helpful for conversion of glucose. Now you take the answer, oxygen which is liberated in photosynthesis from water. From water. Go to the next question. Which of the following statements about the autotrophs is incorrect? Most of the time, I have observed that students used to do wrong here. Here the question is given incorrect. This type of questions, please remind whether the question given as incorrect or correct. Okay. Look, here they are asking incorrect statement to select. First statement is option A. They store carbohydrates in the form of starch. Of course, correct one. They constitute the first trophic level in food chains. Of course, all plants are in the first trophic level. Next, C. They convert carbon dioxide and water into carbohydrates in absence of sunlight. Absence of sunlight. Here you think. D option. They synthesize carbohydrates from CO2 and water. Of course, with the help of these are the raw materials for photosynthesis. Then think about the C. Absence of sunlight. They may convert carbon dioxide into carbohydrates. Is it possible? No. In absence of sunlight, no photosynthesis at all. That's why incorrect statement is C. They convert carbon dioxide and water into carbohydrates in absence of sunlight. Is the incorrect statement. We have to select C as a answer. Go to the next question. If leaves of a healthy potted plant were coated with petroleum jelly, how will it affect the plant? Yes. Plant, of course, on each and every leaf has a pores, means small pores which are called as a stomata, which are helpful for gaseous exchange. If there is no pores, oxygen and carbon dioxide will not get exchanged. Here, what they are doing, what the question is given here, they are completely coated the leaf with the petroleum jelly. Petroleum jelly is like a layer form on the surface of a leaf. Whenever we apply that, completely closed, all the pores which are present on the leaf are going to close by the petroleum jelly. There will not exchange of gases. No. Let's take one correct option from these four. Option A, there will be no exchange of gases which will affect the rate of photosynthesis. Correct. Then go for B. There will be exchange of gases, so no effect on rate of photosynthesis. No. Next, rate of photosynthesis and transpiration will increase. Oh, they are telling increase. D, will not affect the exchange of gases, so rate of transpiration will be same. The correct option is A, because already we discussed this answer. If there is a layer coated on the leaf, there is no exchange of gases. Completely, the stomata are going to cover with the layer. No exchange in the sense, no photosynthesis, even no respiration. Got it? The first option is a correct one. Then this is the 17th question. Finished. Among 5 questions under 17th, you may answer any 4 that you think. Remember that. Then go to the 18th question in the same way how we have answered any 4 under 17th question. Like that, under 18th question also 5 questions will be only 4 answers, 4 questions you may answer, any 4 questions. Here also there will be some context. We will read this. In the case of normal metals, all shells except the outermost shell are completely filled. Outermost shell are completely filled. Elements belonging to 1, here 1A, 2A, these are like within the bracket I have kept, and even both ways we can represent that. 1A or 1, first period, second period, third, fourth, fifth, and seventh till 7th are normal elements. Elements of the second period are known as typical elements because each element is placed in a group whose number matches with the number of valence electrons. The elements of the third period are representative elements as each of them is a representative of its group. Group 1 and 2 are called group of alkali metals and alkali earth metals, while group 7 are halogens. So they have given a broad idea on groups and periods in periodic table. Let's see questions how or the first question. The first question is, which one of the following statement is not correct about the trends in the properties of the elements of a period on going from left to right? Here statement, which statement they are asking? Not correct statement. Regarding what? Periodic trends. Regarding periodic trends they are asking. Let's see how will be, which will be. Yeah, first statement, option A is the oxides become more acidic. They're asking that when you move left to right on periods from left to right, you think that here oxides become more acidic. Oxides become more acidic, isn't it? No, right? Is it in? Why not? Check. You can think about formation of oxides. Always metals will react with the metal. Metal reacts with the oxygen to form metal oxides, which are basic in nature. First group and second group all are the metals, and you go there, go to the left side, all are the non-metals. You know that non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. The best example is if you take a non-metal as a carbon, react with oxygen to form the carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide. These are acidic in nature. Okay, so first option is the correct statement, but they're asking here not correct. Okay, now go to the next option. We will check the elements become less metallic. Of course, the first group, second group are the metallic. When you move from left to right, metallic character decrease. The property of metallic nature decrease and non-metallic property increase. That's why this statement also correct. Okay, correct. I'm not telling correct answer. Statement is correct. Next, there is an increase in number of valence electrons. Of course, number of valence electrons also will increase. The first group 1 valence, second group 2 valence electron. Okay, when you go to the 13th group, actually from 3 to 12 periods, they didn't given any information. That too, we are not much concentrating on these groups. Then we in higher studies, in higher classes, we will do this. We will study those all the things. So 13, 14, 15, if you can go through that, valence electrons are going to increase. So this statement also correct. Move to the next one, D option. The atoms lose their electrons more easily. No, it's impossible because of carbon cannot lose electron. Even nitrogen can't lose electron. They are going to share the electrons to form a covalent bond between them. Under chemical bonding, you have studied. Remember that. So this is the wrong statement, which is going to be a correct answer for our question. Correct answer for our question. Remember that. Okay. Correct answer for our question. Okay. Now, have you understood this? Each statement, check whether it's correct or not. Then you select which answer is going to be a correct answer for the given question. Then go to the next question. A metal M is in the first group of the periodic table. What will be the formula of its oxide? Yes, first group already we know that first group oxidation state is a +1. So here you can take oxygen oxidation state, you know, -2. While you are writing the chemical compound, you can easily think about the crisscross rule. think about the crisscross rule. Here you can see if you can crisscross this. Here it's showing M2O is the correct one. Oxidation state of oxygen is 2, and here nothing is there, like a 1 will be 1. Okay, isn't it? Second option B is the correct one. Option B is the correct one. Let's move to the next question. Let's move to the next question. Which of these belong to the same period? Yes, element A, B, C given. Atomic numbers also 2, 3, 2, 10, 5. You can see the first. You can see the first period, hydrogen and helium. Hydrogen, helium. That the one. And after that, the right hand side, there will be a second atomic number 2, helium. Atomic number 1 is the hydrogen. So these two are in first period. Then you go for lithium. Lithium atomic number 3 to till atomic number 10, atomic number neon. These are the second period. So here atomic number 10 and atomic number 5 comes under the same period, which belongs to period 2. So B and C are belongs to same period. That's why what is the answer? Answer will be B. Option B. Option B. B and C. Go to the next question. Element X forms a chloride with the formula HCl2, which is the solid with high melting point. X would most likely be in the same group of the periodic table as. See here, high melting point. With the high melting point, you know that ionic compounds are high melting point, which are going to form here HCl2. Here just you have a look on the formula given. The formula given here. HCl2. Yes, you know to predict that HCl2. This valency, this number goes to the oxidation state as the first element, and this nothing is there, 1 goes to this one. So here you can think oxidation state of X is going to be +2, and chlorine already you know as a 1, means -1 or +2. You think here which element, which metal shows oxidation state 2? Of course, magnesium, isn't it? Magnesium is +2 because of it belongs to second group. In that way, you can predict here +3, here +1, and silicon is the valency is like you can take a +4, and it will form as a covalent compound, but you no need to mind that. Okay, here the correct one is magnesium. Magnesium is the likely to be the same group they are asking. So this all are second group elements. If either magnesium or calcium, if they can give, you can select any one from the second group elements. Then go to the next question. Which of the following set of elements are written in order of their increasing metallic character? Increasing metallic character. That you know metallic character. Metallic character, when you move from left to right, it will decrease. Metallic character will get decreased. And when you move from top to bottom in groups, will get increase. So here, have a look on each and every option. Sodium, lithium, potassium. It will be like a lithium, sodium, and potassium in this order. But how in irregular manner they have given, it is not the correct one. So it is not the correct one. So carbon, what is this Q? No, this is a wrong one. Then go for, you mainly remember about the metals. Try to understand about the metals, metallic character. Magnesium, aluminum, silicon. No, these are not in the same group. Now go for these elements. Yes, these all belongs to same group. In the second group elements, these all are the, okay, beryllium, magnesium, calcium. When you go down, the metallic character will increase. Okay. So the option D will be correct answer. Then move to the next question. Okay. Till here the 5 questions under 18th one. Among 5, any 4 you can take. You can answer for any 4. Then move to the 19th question. Read the following and answer any 4 questions from 19th 1 to 5. Yes, read it. Akhil, a student of class 10 went to an amusement park along with his younger brother. There, they entered in a small hall having number of large-size mirrors. In front of one of the mirrors, they looked very funny. Their faces were normal. Their bellies were fat and legs were short. Akhil's younger brother was frightened and tried to hit the mirror with his foot. However, Akhil stopped him to do so and explained about types of mirrors. How will they reflect the light and forms of images, magnification of mirrors? Younger brother had understood, and both were enjoyed with the different shapes and sizes of them by the mirrors in the park. Okay. After explaining by Akil, he realized that he understood each and everything regarding the reflection. Now you see the questions. We'll see the questions how would be. The first question: the laws of reflection hold true for which contest laws of reflection will be correct? True. Plain mirrors. Sorry, here the A. Plain mirrors only. Reflection will take place only on plain mirrors. We'll see. B. Concave mirrors only. C. Convex mirrors only. D. All reflecting surfaces. Of course, each and every reflecting surface has capacity to reflect. So, all reflecting surfaces are the correct answer. Next, number 2. Name the type of mirror in front of which Akhil and his brother were standing. You think here, at the top, upper part of their body looks like the same. Then belly is like a big size, enlarged size. And at the bottom, like a legs looked as a short. Then you think which mirrors would be. Of course, plain mirror give the same size. Plain mirror give the same size. And after that, bellies are enlarged. Would be concave. And down is a short. Would be convex. Because of they give the virtual images. Okay. Properties of image, once you go through that and you try to understand here, answer will be A. The mirror was the combination of plane, concave and convex mirrors. Due to this combination, the top has a same size, the middle part is enlarged size, and the down part of their body looked as short. Go to the next question. What is the formula for magnification obtained with a mirror? Yes, magnification, you know, right? What is that? You the formula we have, like every time we used to take a ratio of height of image by height of object. Height of image by height of object. Okay. Then B is a ratio of object distance to the image distance. Okay. C is inverse of the radius of curvature. D is inverse of the object distance. No. This will be the correct answer. While you are finding the magnification, M is equal to height of image by height of object is equal to V minus U. Many ways you use to solve the numericals also. Try to remember the formula. Okay. Then we'll go to the another question. Option A is the correct one. Then go for the next question. Fourth one, a ray of light that strikes a plane mirror PQ at an angle of incidence of 30 is reflected from the plane mirror and then strikes a second plane mirror QR placed at right angles to the first mirror. The angle of reflection at the second mirror is, what would be that? Yes, here you can see the answer. How would be? Here, the first ray, you can take, there are the two plane mirrors arranged. Like one is, one second, let me take the pen. Yeah, here, they are, sorry. Here, one plane mirror PQ, and another plane mirror which is arranged right angle, to the first surface. Here, the one ray, incident ray is falling on the first surface, plane mirror, first plane mirror with 30 degrees, isn't it? With 30 degrees. So, this is the angle of incidence. According to the law of reflection, angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection, right? That's why with the same angle on a second surface, mean the next second plane mirror taken with the right angle. That's why it got fall on the second surface with the 30 degrees angle. So, if you can draw as a normal, this from here with the same 30 degrees angle, there will be a reflection. Now they are asking us how much, what is the angle of reflection with respect of the second mirror. No, that's why you can see here how much angle of incidence, angle of reflection with respect of normal we are taking. Here remaining angle is 60 and this side also would be 60. You may take answer as a 60. Okay, because of right angle. Right angle is a 90 degrees. When you subtract the angle of incidence 30, you may get 60 degrees. Okay, if you are okay with the question, if you are very good with the this type of questions, directly you can take right angle as a 90 degrees and an angle of incidence is 30 degrees. So second surface, from second surface, angle of reflection would be 60. If you don't have that much confident on by subtracting, you will get it. Once you draw the diagram, easily you will get the answer. Okay, have you understand this? The answer will be 60 degrees. Answer will be 60 degrees. Okay. Let's move to the next question. What is the nature of image in plane mirror? Yeah, in plane mirror, what will be the nature of the image? Yes, image is erect, virtual, and enlarged. We know that plane mirror will not give the enlarged image. And image is erect, virtual, and same size of the object. Of course, same size. And we'll see the erect and virtual. Image is real, inverted, and same size of object. Image is option D is image is real, inverted, and minimized. Okay, you can't take the option A and D. Go to the B and C. Only these two you can take. Okay, here image never be real. For by the plane mirror never be real. It will be erect. So virtual. Okay, here, the option will be B. Image is erect, virtual, and same size of the object. Okay, let's move to the next. These are the 5 questions under 19. Among these 5 questions, you may answer any 4. Go to the next 20th question, which is the last question under case study based questions. 20th one. Read the following, answer any 4 options. Same like before how the answers we have done. 2 coils, just read this. 2 coils C1 and C2 are wrapped around a non-conducting cylinder. Coil C1 is connected to the battery and key and C2 with the galvanometer. G. On pressing the key, current starts flowing in the coil 1. You can see galvanometer got connected here and there is a key which is pressed, means on the switch, and current is flowing through that. The galvanometer reading is showing. Okay, then we'll see which type of questions are there under this. The first question, when the current is passed continuously through coil 1, if the continuously current is passing, will current get induced? You understood that by the picture, no? This is the electromagnetic induction. Electromagnetic induction you have studied under the electricity, no? Electric current. Yeah. Look the answer. Galvanometer does not show any deflection. Galvanometer shows deflection towards the right. Galvanometer shows deflection towards left. Galvanometer shows continuous rotation. If you can give current continuously, galvanometer will not give deflection because you can understand the concept from the definition of electromagnetic induction from coil 1 to coil 2, how the induction is taking place. If there is a change in magnetic field, if there is a change in magnitude of magnetic field, then only electricity will generate or magnetic field will create in the second coil 2 or secondary coil. Understood? So there is no change in the flow of current in the first coil. There is no deflection in the second coil, galvanometer in the second coil. So answer A is the correct. Go to the second one. Which phenomenon is shown in the above observation? Electromagnetic induction, electromagnetic conduction, electric induction, electric conduction. Yes, this is the electromagnetic induction. Not only electric conduction, along with the magnetic field we are generating on coil 2. That's why it is a electromagnetic induction. Let's see the next question. Here, an observer is seeing the setup of an aluminium ring B facing an electromagnet A. The current I through A can be altered if option A, B is independent of an increase or decrease of current I. Option B, if I increases, A will attract B. C, if I increase, A will repel B. D, if I decrease, A will repel B. Yeah, here why they given the option C as a correct? Because if the current is flowing, more current is flowing towards that, there will be a repulsive forces which will produce between the coil and the electromagnet. If you want, once you go through the Lenz rule, which you studied under the hand rules, Lenz rule. That gives the correct information, correct idea, like how the repulsive forces will create between the electromagnet and a metal ring, or a metal rod, whatever. Got it? Both are gives the like a opposite direction. They both will get repel. If you are increasing the amount of current continuously, then both will get repel. Got it? Remember. Then you go to the next question. Direction of current induced in a wire moving in a magnetic field is found using. Yes, electromagnetic induction depend on what? Which rule is going to explain that? Of course, we know that right hand rule. Fleming's right hand rule. When you keep the three fingers perpendicular to each other, thumb, forefinger, and middle finger, of course, the induced current is going to show by middle finger and magnetic field by the forefinger, and motion of object or force of the object by the thumb. Okay, right hand thumb rule. Fleming's right hand rule. Left hand rule explained the force. Right hand rule explained the force. Okay, it is not the force, it's a magnetic induction. No? That's why right hand rule you have to go. Fleming's right hand rule. Then you go for fifth question. A solenoid is connected to a battery so that a steady current flows through it. If an iron core is inserted into the solenoid, the current will increase, decrease, remain same, first increase, then decrease. Here, of course, current will get decrease. Okay. Understood? Increasing the turns. If you increase the coil turns, will get increase. You are inserting one more metal into that. You are making that your strength is going to decrease by the iron metal. Okay, iron core. That's why due to that reason, a current is going to decrease. That is the answer. Okay. This is the 20th question. Among these 5, any 4 you may answer. I hope you all are understood this video, all the questions which are discussed in this video from question number 11 to 20. Till now, we finished section A, which are 1 mark, which each question carries 1 mark. Okay, I hope you all are got benefited with this. And in the next video, we will discuss section B and C. Both together we will discuss 2 marks and 3 marks questions from question number 21 to 33. Okay. Yes. And here, whatever doubts you have, if you have any extra questions, you can drop your questions, your doubts in chat section. In a comment box, you can drop your questions, all whatever you have regarding the science, you can drop your questions. And thank you for everyone who are watching this video and getting benefit by this video. And please subscribe, like, and share this video. At the end of this, all the parts of this video means already I told 4 parts are going to explain the complete sample paper. At the end of the video means in the 4th video, I am going to share the PDF of this all the question and answers. You may download there. Okay. Okay, dear. Hope you all got benefited. Thank you. Be safe. Take care.